stockpiled. All right, this is another big thing that Bernie did. We're not getting rid of just all student debt. Medical. Now let's get rid of everybody's medical debt. And
I was really excited about this, actually.
You don't have to fill out any forms. You don't have to qualify for any programs. It's barbaric. It's disgusting. Let's get rid of it.
Not covered here because I don't make enough. I literally don't make enough to actually be covered by Obamacare. So I've actually accrued medical debt that is now against me. Is there anything in your plan that would actually work for people that are drowning right now from their medical debt?
Actually, in another piece of legislation, there is. I mean, what we are looking at right now, as I said earlier, is 500,000 people who are going bankrupt and others that are using up their entire life savings to cover the medical bills that they have right now. And I gather that's your scenario. So in another piece of legislation that we're going to be offering, we will eliminate medical debt in this country. I mean, I just stop and think for a second, why should people be placed in financial duress? For what crime did you commit? You had a serious illness? All right. That is not what this country should be about. But I think when we move to Medicare for all, we will end bankruptcy and we will end families having to suffer financially because somebody came down with a serious illness.
It's so clear. It's so obvious.
It's very clear. I mean, here's my testimony that made me a true believer in Medicare for all. Even I, of course, believe in healthcare for everyone. But I quit my job, what was it, last year, this time, August, where I was, an executive at a boutique agency, and it left me out there with no insurance because I actually could not afford Cobra. Right. Cobra is ridiculous. You can't afford Cobra. I happened to, the exchange had opened at some point, but I hadn't had a job in 2 months. So when I reported my income, they're like, okay, well, according to New York State, you get Medicare. And in New York State, I guess I'm eligible for it for a year. It has been the most amazing service that I've ever used. To be able to walk into a doctor and not have to worry about, do I have my copay money? Or can I schedule my appointments with my specialists because I don't have my copay money? It has completely changed my life. I have always had insurance through a company, or then I was on Obamacare, so I would pay for it. This is the first time that I've been able to walk into a doctor and see a doctor and not be stressed when I leave about what bill was coming, what monies that I need to budget for me to get medicine or any of that stuff. And I said to someone, if this means that I'm going to see less in taxes at the end of this because they have to somehow balance it out, I'm here for it.
Of course.
Because I spent 365 days where I was able to see my doctors and not worry. And I was walk in, see you. Okay, we'll schedule a follow-up, go get your prescription. I did not have to worry about it. And so, for people who have not had to, who haven't had the privilege of experience in a system like this, I'm here to tell you that it will change your life. It will change how your relationship to going to the doctor. Now I can schedule an appointment. I'm like, oh, that thing that she saw a couple months ago, it's growing, it's changed, it's something, maybe I should go back to her. And I can do that without having to worry about, do I have the money to do that? So
beautiful.
That's my testimony.
That's it. Thank you very much, Artesia.
You're welcome.
So, yeah.
That was my Bernie impression.
You've just watched a Michael Brooks show video, and you can watch all of our full main live shows every Tuesday night at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and subscribe to get all of the clips you want. We're covering the globe. We're focusing on international relations, the intellectual dark web. We're having fun. We're doing deep dives with a lot of amazing guests. Of course, become a patron for the whole thing at patreon.com/TMBS, or subscribe to this YouTube channel and help us keep growing and get that content out there. Subscribe below.